Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm doing the camper van tonight. Stage 50 to 54. One of my first co-hosts is Mark Mudd.
Hello everybody and welcome to Adrian's live stream. It should have been me live streaming tonight, but I'm stuck on my bus, so Adrian's taken the opportunity. So let's give them all good thumbs up, and yeah, looking forward to Adrian building.
The next person on the bottom is Gordy Dave.
Evening everybody, and thanks for having me on again tonight, Adrian. This will be a cracking build tonight, so everybody enjoy.
Yeah. And of course, most knowledge about buses, Dave Hoyes.
You know, we've got the t-shirt, so I think you can see it's a camper van there, can't you? But yeah.
Yes.
So thanks for inviting us, Adrian, and we'll see how far we can get tonight, shall we?
Yes, we'll see how far we can get.
Right.
I'm not going to do the full pack tonight.
No, okay.
I tried to not act surprised when Adrian introduced me. So, I don't know if it came across. The day I've had...
Could be anything.
It could, well, yeah, it could be anything. The day I've had, so... I'm not doing instructions tonight because something will go wrong.
Well, it still could go wrong. You could still be left on stream with nobody else.
Oh, don't do that to me. Please, no. Oh,
yeah, that could happen. Yeah, we all drop out.
You know what? If just something could go wrong today, it just has gone wrong for me today. It really has. And then I've had my Hector 1 base delivery, and I'm just like, where am I going to put this thing?
The big, aren't they?
It's currently behind me, but it's huge.
Yeah, I saw a penny.
It's long in your arm, isn't it?
Yeah, well, a bit like everything. When you're watching something on YouTube and stuff, you don't actually appreciate it until you actually see it.
That's right, yeah.
With your own eyes. Now, I found that with the bus.
Yeah.
Obviously, when we were doing the Route Master show,
yeah,
I've been seeing the bus being built.
Yeah.
But then until we all met up and we saw Steve-O's bus,
yeah,
did you not understand how big the bus actually is and what it looks like?
Yeah.
So it's a bit like that, really. So when it came, I'm like, oh my goodness. And it absolutely weighs a ton. It's like 5 kilograms.
Yeah, it'd be more than that when it's finished.
So yeah. So I'm going to need a bigger room.
Yeah. Start knocking some walls through.
Yeah. I'm going to have a serious think about what things are going to be done.
If I carry on, I'll have to get my own flat.
I keep thinking, should I rent out some office space just for my stuff?
I can't build any more models. There's no more rooms.
Saying that, though, if I did have an office space, you'd never see me.
No.
There is one more model I've got to build.
What's that, Dave? Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
If I've got to finish on every model because of space, that one's got to be it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they bought a different, like a London taxi at that size, would you build that one?
Not really, no. Not into taxis. I know we'd go with the bus, but they'll probably not bring it out 1/12 scale.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good point, actually.
Plus the fact they need to get the taxi, not the current London taxis, the older London taxis that were around in the 60s.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Yeah, which will be a tall
yeah,
order,
they wouldn't. They wouldn't probably build it the same size. It'd be slightly smaller, wouldn't it, sort of thing.
Yeah, whenever
1/8 scale, basically, so it'd be slightly bigger scale to.
Yeah, that's the problem that these part wet companies do, don't they? They make them all bigger, 1/8 scale and such like. The 1/12 scale gets left behind, and we don't get many 1/12 scale builds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, what I'm probably going to end up doing is moving the Millennium Falcon to above the bus and then probably having to put some more shelves going up
Yeah.
to put these models on.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
but
Mark.
it's so heavy they pull a while.
Aaron is on the phone.
Yeah, just received a phone call.
So, yeah, I do believe tonight that you'll be building, Adrian.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll change my camera angle.
Okay, and then there's me and Geordie Dave that's going to be doing the instructions, and Max
Yes.
Mod's going to be reading out the comments.
I'm back, sorry. My phone.
So when you're ready, Mark, I can read out
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah, so gold star for Dave's Hobbies tonight. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all keeping safe.
Hello.
Yeah. We've got Dano Builds. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
We've got P40F20. Hi, all.
Hi,
P40F20.
We've got Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Julie.
And we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Evening, all.
Hello, Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Right. I'm just going to take the display names off so we can see a full build.
Okay, jolly good.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah.
No problem.
Right. Okay, so this is stage 50, and it's the suspension and rear axle. And if you're ready for a parts checklist, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay, your parts are 50-1 rear axle.
There we go. And I think it's that way up, according to the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Of course, it's got some lovely detail. Of course, nice detail. It's going to be plastic.
Yeah. Okay. 50-2 is suspension cradle. Suspension cradle.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, a suspension cradle. Reminds me of a Mini, that one. So, and then 50-3 is support plate.
There we go. A little small support plate.
Yes. Jolly good. And then we've got 50-4 engine support.
There we go.
Yeah, engine support. And then we've got 50-5 screws, 2.3 by 4mm BP04 screws.
Yes, there were 9 of them in the bag, and I've already put them in the pot. As you can see, I think I got plenty there. So if I didn't save enough, I still have some spare ones.
Jolly good. Okay, and I think they give you a diagram next, and it says it looks like we're going to be putting the suspension units underneath the camper van floor, and we'll go on to step 50A, which is step A for this instance.
Yep.
Okay, step A is fit the support plate 53 onto the indicated post on the rear axle 51. The two parts can only fit together in one orientation.
Yep. Yes, I can see that. Yes, it's a long D shape sort of thing.
Yeah. So step B then is press the support plate flush against the axle. Okay, and step C is fit the engine support 54 onto the two indicated ends of the rear axle, where the blue arrows are. There's a bit more chat, Mark.
Yeah, we've just got Horlicks. Hello, my fave people.
Hello, Horlicks. Thanks for joining us. Oh, what? What did Alexa say?
I don't know that one, but I'd never even said the blooming name.
No.
What's the Volkswagen sounded like you know what?
It must have done, yeah. It's a good job Horlicks didn't sound like my guard dogs, isn't it?
Oh God, don't go there.
Right, working out which way it goes. We end up going on that way round.
Can I just have a look at the? I was going to say, have a look at the orientation on the magazine, Adrian. Yeah. Looks like the way, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, right. So 50D then. Step 50D is secure the engine support to the rear axle with 2 BP04 screws.
Go in the hole.
Adrian, why don't you tie an elastic band around it to hold it in position while you slow it down?
I only use a elastic band on the Spitfire because it's trying to hold 3 items trying together. You didn't have enough fingers to hold them all in place.
Yeah.
That's why I use the elastic band to keep them there. It was a lot easier to.
Just going to say, just give me a second because I forgot to plug my computer in, so I'm going to go plug it in.
We've got a bit more chat. We've got P40F20. Is our technical director having a technical difficulty?
That's one screwed done up nice and tight.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Didn't want my laptop to go flat, did I?
Well, we don't want you dropping off stream, would we?
No.
Right. Done those 2 screws.
Okay. So we're on to step 50E then. So 50E is insert the 2 posts of the suspension cradle 50-2 into the 2 indicated holes in the axle.
It's like that, and slots in like so.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it over for the next step.
Right. Okay. So step 50F is turn the rear axle over and secure the suspension cradle with 2 BP04 screws 50-5.
One goes in there and one goes in out.
Yes.
Another bit of chat. We've got Horlicks. I'm all okay. Rattling about. LOL.
laughing out loud. Yeah. Yeah, I was rattling about before the show. Actually, I was actually getting Christine's bus ready to do some more work on it, soon as my paint's dried. So it's been difficult waiting for the paint to dry, actually. So it must be the damp weather that's not helping. But I've got some dry paint, so yeah, I've got to do a bit on that.
Right, those 2 screws are done up.
Okay, jolly good, Adrian. So 50G then. Step 50G is retrieve the rear suspension and insert the 2 posts and tabs of the cradle into the corresponding holes. So you need your engine cradle.
Yep. Oh, I know I was going to need some screws in a moment.
Yeah,
so
4 BP04 screws.
Yeah, I've already put a note on in the previous image before I need them.
Okay, jolly good. You are well organised, Adrian, as ever. Thank you very much. Okay. So I do believe 50H retrieve the 50G retrieve the rear assembly and insert the two posts and the tabs of the cradle into the corresponding holes. So it goes downwards and towards you a bit, I think. That looks something like, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and step 50H is hold the parts together, turn them over and secure the cradle to the chassis with 4 BP04 screws, 50-5.
One goes in there, one goes in there, and the other one goes one there and one there.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Must say it's looking rather good. Nice chunky bit of building there, Adrian.
Yes. Right, that's the second screw in. Move down to this one down here. And move over to the other side.
Somebody's getting a lot of notifications.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a problem.
Right, all 4 screws are in nicely.
I shouldn't be long and own so many groups, should I? But it's fine. So right. And that's stage complete then, Adrian.
Yes.
And all we've got now is 2 pictures of the underside, one with the engine cradle and everything and the axle, and then the other picture with a circle around it, noting where we've just done. And it's now on to stage 51, the rear bumper, and I'll hand over to Geordie Dave for the instructions on this one.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, I'll just quickly open these last 2 bags. Okay, yeah. Right.
Okay, 51 rear bumper.
Yes. Hopefully get some nice detail put onto that.
Right. 2 left bumper insert.
Right, this is the left one because they are marked. So I looked on the other one had an R. So basically they're marked about there. So that's the left side.
3 right bumper insert.
And again, yes, this is the right one.
4 left brackets.
And you'll find these are both marked. So this is the left one.
And 5 is right bracket.
Yeah, and this one's marked with an R. Around there.
6 screw, 2.3 by 4 millimeter, BP06.
Yes, I received 3 of those.
And 7 screw 1.8 millimeter, 1.8 by 4 millimeter BP08.
I received 5 of those.
And it's the diagram. And step 51A. Before you begin, identify and separate the left and right bumper inserts 51, 2 and 3 and brackets 51, 4 and 5.
That's the right one. That's the left ones.
Okay. Step 2. Mount the left bumper insert 51, 2 on the left side of the 51, 1.
On each bracket, you'll find the 2 screws. So I've got 4 of them out of the pot ready. Because when you've done one side, you'll be doing over on the other side. So okay. Push it on right. See, yes.
And 51,
Yeah.
6. Secure the left bumper insert from the inside of the bumper with 2 BP08 screws.
And plus, on the inside of the bumper, they're actually marked with an L and an R. You've got the R that side, and you've got the L that side. Unscrewing. Let's get the other screw in. Right, those 2 screws nicely done.
Right, step D, insert the right bumper insert 51, 3 in the same way with 2 screws BP08.
I should have got the screwdriver ready first. I'm glad it's not a big part. I'd have my fingers all holding everything together.
No.
That's one screw in. On to the other final screw. Screws are nicely done in.
Right, 51A, fit the left bracket 51, 4 between the indicated ridges on the inside of the bumper.
I did get out 2. I only got it. That goes in there nicely. You find you can only put these on only one side, they won't go on the other side. That's held together.
Secure the left bracket with a BP06 screw.
Yes. That's screw nicely done.
51G, fit the right bracket, 51.5, in the same way on the right side of the bumper. Secure it with a BP06 screw. 51.6.
Same way, these can only go a certain way up. You get them on the correct side. And insert that screw.
Coco.
And that's stage complete.
Yep.
And underneath there's a picture of where it fits.
Yes, with instructions, but I do have other images that they're in another folder.
And hand over to Dave for stage 52.
Okay, thank you very much, Dave. So, quality that is. That's brilliant. I like that. Just shows you how big it is as well, looking at the bumper.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's stage 52, Adrian, the rear chassis frame. Okay, and your parts are 52.1 rear chassis frame.
At the moment, it's a blister pack with a carb, so at the moment I'm trying to get it out of that.
And that's the second Coco. Well, they didn't mean to get you into a hurry, did they?
No. Well, you find they do try and make sure everything stays in place.
Yeah, it's rather good, that. Okay, so yeah, 52.1, the rear chassis frame, Adrian.
Yeah, I was just looking at these two parts, see if there's an identifying mark. Oh,
Okay, well, 52.2 is the left drive shaft.
right. This is number one, and this is metal.
Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly.
Right. Which was number two?
So number two is the left drive shaft.
Right. This is the left one. Because
Okay.
it's got a little printed L on there.
Ah, right. Okay,
And
jolly
it's
good.
about there.
Yeah. Okay. And then 52.3 is the right drive shaft.
Yep. And again, this one's printed with an R.
Ah, jolly
And
good.
it's about there.
Okay. And then we've got 52.4 screw of 2.3 by 4 millimeter BP04. Okay.
I have 5 of those.
You have 5 of those, dear.
Yes.
Okay. And then screws, 52.5 screws, 2.3 by 4 millimeter BD04. Okay.
And I have 7 of those.
Okay. And that's a D, Adrian. So BD04.
Yeah. both tactile 4 ones, but you've got to make sure you get them in the right order.
Yes.
Well, one's like going in metal and one's going in plastic.
Yeah.
Right, step 1 then.
Okay. So there's a little diagram of what we're doing. Obviously fitting that to the chassis and the engine. So yeah, 52A step. Engage the rear bumper brackets with the ends of the rear chassis frame. 52.1. Press down on the assembly so that the parts are properly joined.
Right, looking at the image, I've got the metal piece like that, and they get pushed in there like so. That one's slotted in, and get the one slotted in.
Yeah, that looks
Yes.
good. Looks all
Should
good.
have got my screwdriver ready, so I could have still held it.
Yeah, because you're going to need 4 BPO4 screws. So, right, step B is secure the bumper to the frame with 4 BPO4 screws.
I wonder when we're going to fit the front bumper,
Yeah,
because we've got that one near the beginning.
yeah. Reminds me of a song, does that one? Pull up to the bumper, baby. I can't do a stream without a song, can I?
Well, someone always get you to sing a song, don't they, in the chat?
Somebody does, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the comment to come in. You're letting us down over the pond.
No, I won't be able to think of anything other than that, I should think. Right, so
Hang on, I've just got the last one to do.
okay, yeah, sorry, I thought you'd done the last one.
So I did one side, then went to the other side, then went back to the previous side.
Ah, right.
I alternately, basically, so
Yeah. It's just as I looked up at the screen.
yeah, right. Okay, that's all 4 screws in nicely.
Jolly good. So step 52C is place the rear frame and bumper onto the rear assembly. Okay. And Adrian's looking a steps ahead and getting his screws ready, which is rather good, Adrian. Thank you.
Yep. I believe I'm going to need 6 for this one.
Okay.
5.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, so you want your engine assembly.
I'm just loading the screwdriver. So right, here's my engine assembly, and
Oh, this is really coming together now. Really coming together.
now these 2 loose pipes. Actually, I'm going to move them into the middle. I don't know if that's going to be quite right or not.
As long as we're away from what you're doing. And so yeah. Let's go on to step 52C. Place the rear frame and bumper onto the rear assembly. And then step 52D says press the rear frame into place, engaging the posts inset with the corresponding holes.
Yep, I think they are, yes.
Okay. And then the step that you got ready for, Adrian, which is 52E, secure the rear frame with 6 BD04 screws.
Right. I'm marking out that one there.
Yep.
There's One there.
Yeah.
Actually, that arrow is actually pointing to that one, but I think that one there.
Okay. I think it's near the crease. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
you've
because I've
got-
already put that one in.
Yeah. Yeah, that
They've
one.
got a screw in there
Yeah.
on the image. I
Yeah.
think yes, I think they've made an error there because they're pointing out that one and that one.
Yes.
I believe it should be that hole and that hole.
Yes.
And that one there and that one there.
Yeah.
So that's the first error I've discovered on.
Yes. Yeah, they do look like that near the ones to the panel crease, don't they?
Yes. Actually, let's change my head a moment.
Okay. Yeah, of course you've changed screws as well, haven't you? So yeah.
Yes.
Aye. You see the dog walking the dog yard, just talking.
Well, on certain screws, I found the head slipping on some screws. I think. No, they're not. They're not a nice tight fit.
No.
Right.
I've just got a bit of chat coming.
Okay.
Fleetwood J. Good evening, all. Sorry I'm late. I will catch up with the beginning in the morning. Good luck with your build, Adrian.
Hi, Philip.
Okay, you did.
Of course, he's doing the camper as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we've had just a little bit of chat come in. Penny's pit stop. This is looking amazing.
Yes, I agree there. Yes, it is.
That's the third screw in.
Yeah, then.
Work my way around the framework.
Yeah.
I'm on the fourth one.
Another bit of chat as well. We've got P40F20. I really like this model.
Yeah, jolly good. Yeah, I think it's a really popular model, isn't it?
Yes. They got it on Black Friday in the UK. I don't know if they got it on Black Friday in America.
Yeah.
Or if they got the model in America. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, it's on the Black Friday deals, isn't it? So yeah. If you buy the whole pack, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Depends if you can afford the whole pack though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's one thing, yes.
Yeah. So right, we are 52 F.
No, I've just got the last screw to do.
Oh, sorry, I'm going ahead of myself again.
Now, there's one screw I had out I didn't like the look of. So basically I've disburned that one.
Yeah.
It could have been a stowaway. I'm not sure. So I'm going to bin that one. Best thing to do.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So 52F. Identify the separate the drive shafts. The left drive shaft 52.2 is stamped with the letter L, and the right drive shaft 52.3 is stamped with the letter R. Yes, we've already found that one out.
Yes.
And so 52G is insert the ball end of the right drive shaft, 52.3, into the indicated hole.
Right. Okay.
I'd be tempted to take these off after us so you don't lose them or they fall off.
Or tape them.
No, you'll find I'll be fixing something onto it.
Right.
At a later date. Ooh, yes.
Yes, if you're just doing this stage and you're going to leave it to the next pack, then yes.
Got some more chat. Fleetwood J says, got lots of extra goodies coming to add to the camper. Can't wait to add to them.
Wow, Brill.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I've done the right one. I don't know if it's the correct one or not. I don't know, but I'm going to move over to the other side.
Okay, it says step 52H, repeat on the other side with the left drive shaft.
Yes, I've got both lefts. Yes, a double check.
Yeah, because they use the left and the right from the rear of the vehicle, don't they?
I don't know. I've gone by those markings on those.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's the right side. So that side there, that one there's the right one.
Yeah.
This one's the left one, and on that one there's is marked with the left.
Okay.
That's why I've gone by. But you never know. Well,
yeah,
that could be the right. That could be the left. But time you turn it over, it's the opposite way around.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So, and that is stage complete, Adrian. And we've got a diagram of where the parts fit, which is at the rear of the T1.
And plus, I keep the 2 loose leads. I don't know where they went. Basically, I don't know about it. Haven't really said about it, have they really?
They'll be
loose. You might find, Adrian, they might go to the brake drums.
Yeah,
yes.
Handbrake, I should think.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if they don't tell me where they go, I'll probably just get little sniffers and cut them short. I don't know. I'll leave it until the very end.
Yeah. So
if they don't say anything about it.
I would imagine they will do.
They haven't mentioned about keeping them loose.
They'll be there for a reason.
Yeah,
they haven't told us to keep them loose. Don't bury them. So I made sure they are kept loose and handy.
Okay. Well, I'll hand over to Geordie Dave now for stage 53.
Rear suspension.
Yeah, pack 53. Right, here we go.
Okay, 53-1, left rear suspension on.
Right, I did have a look. Yes, these are actually marked, so you can check the part. This one's got an L, and this is metal.
2, brake.
Right, there's brake drum, and make sure it is the correct one. This one's marked with an L.
3, brake drum.
I think this will be the same standard size for both sides. So basically, I think it could be the same ones for the front. So, and those 2 parts are plastic.
4, suspension shaft.
Right, here we go. And this is plastic.
5, suspension spring.
There's one spring. And on how much tension I'm going to have to push that one down to, we'll find out.
Suspension on cover.
There we go. Yes.
7, screw 2.3 by 6mm BD05.
I received 2 of those.
8, screw 2.3 by 4mm BP 04.
I received two of those.
And
I
9,
believe I'm going to end up using one of each sort of thing.
and 9 screw 2.3 by 4mm BP 11.
And that is the new screw we use.
And a diagram where it all fits. I think yes, it's 53.
Oh,
Okay, you ready? No.
so I'm just getting the right pots out.
I
I already cut screws out of the packages, so I'm just getting the right pots out.
Just gonna drink while you're sorting.
Right. Okay. It's going to be on this side. Right. It's going to be this side.
Yes.
We've got
Right.
that one there and that one there.
53.
Plus I checked the DL down there. So right. Okay.
Place the left rear suspension arm 53.1 into the 2 indicated posts on the rear of the assembly. Check that
That's one of them. And the drive shaft.
check that the ports are flush as shown. Are they flush?
Yes.
Right. Step 3. Secure the suspension arm with screws BP 11 and BP 04 as indicated.
Actually, I'm going to do the BP11 because that attaches the thing to the framework. Then I've got to deal with the drive shaft. That one might be fun to try and screw in. Right.
Got a bit of chat. David Bassett says, late to the party.
Hi, David.
How do you?
Hi, David.
And then he says, good evening, everyone. Harlock says, so how many screw pots will I need to house the screws in this model?
I've got one of these. I have not filled one complete yet because I haven't finished the build yet. I do have 13 spaces left at the moment.
And P40F20 says, for some reason, the live stream did not start for me. I had to restart it. Have to watch what I missed later.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, P40F20.
That's strange, isn't it?
I know this is going to be part of the suspension. I am going to actually loosen that screw off basically because that needs a bit of movement.
Right. You ready for D?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Step D, insert the suspension spring into the case.
Spring goes into that hole there.
Step E, fit the suspension shaft 53/4 into the spring inside the case with the upper end placed into the indicated part of the suspension arm.
And another thing, and you'll find these screws are the longest screws we're going to use so far.
So 53F, secure the shaft to the arm of a BD05 screw.
Right. You have a smaller hole and you have a larger hole, so basically I reckon the large hole slides onto that way. And
David Bassett says, Happy Thanksgiving Day to P40F20 and anyone else from across the pond.
Got that in?
okay, yes, I got that in nicely.
Right. Step G, press the suspension arm cover 53/6 into the indicated recess covering the BP11 screw.
Yes.
Then step H, carefully store the brake drum 53/2 and 53/3 for use in the later stage.
Yes. I'm going to put those back in the bag.
And that's just
And
concrete.
I'm going to put the card what came with the issue in the bag, so I know that was those.
And that's stage complete. And now I'm going to what the Dave for stage 54.
Thank you, Dave.
Right, before we go, there you go. That's a finished image.
Wow,
No, don't it's empty.
looking good, is that?
Yes.
Looking really good.
Oh, well.
Right.
Okay, before we go any further, I'll just reiterate what David Bassett said. Anybody from the good old US of A, happy Thanksgiving Day to you all, and hope it's a good one.
Yes.
Yes.
Same from me.
Yeah, from me too.
I know it might be not the one they planned, but
Yeah, well, I don't think anything's the one we've planned just right now, is it? But
no.
we'll have to just make the best of it, won't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so stage 54 then, Adrian, the rear suspension. And I think you've been here before. So
Yes.
we'll go down the
Hopefully
path.
this time we get everything right.
Okay, we'll go down the path. 54-1, the rear right suspension arm.
Yeah, and again, this one's metal.
Okay.
I'd just like to point out, when you do the drive shaft, it's a key shape fitting.
Ah, yes. Yes, I understand. Okay. So then we've got 54-2, it's brake.
There you go, brake drum with some detail, but once you put the tire on, you'll never see it again.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Okay.
it's got some other detail on the other side as well, slightly.
Oh yeah, dude, just doesn't the pipes and everything. So then we've got 54-3, brake drum.
Yep, there we go. one brake drum.
Little brake drum. And then 54.4 suspension shaft.
There's a lovely suspension shaft again.
Yep. Okay.
I
50
think that's a part the same as being the other side. So
Yeah. 54.5 suspension spring.
yes, there's the suspension spring.
Yeah, little spring. And then 54.6 suspension arm cover.
Yep, and there we go again.
Jolly good. And then we've got 3 lots of screws. We've got 7, 8, and 9, and screws 2.3 by 6mm BD05 screws.
Yes,
And then
and
we've
same
got,
again. They're the longest ones.
they're the
so
longest
far.
ones. Okay. And then we've got screws 2.3 by 4mm BP04 screws.
Yep. I received 2 of those.
Jolly good. And then we've got screws 2.3 by 4mm BP11 screws.
I received 2 of those. And after I finished doing this issue, I got 2 spare screws.
Excellent. Okay. So it gives you the parts list and then a diagram of what we're going to do, which is the suspension on the other side of the camper. And then step A, step 54A. And you're going to place the right rear suspension arm 54.1 onto the rear chassis assembly.
Yes.
Just a little bit of chat. P40F20 says thank you, David Bassett, and P42F20 says thank you all.
You're very welcome.
You're very welcome, people. You have to.
I know it's a major holiday over there for them.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, yes. Yes. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it.
It's the turkey one, isn't it?
Yeah. Similar to our turkey and tinsel and all the rest of it, yeah. And our Christmas dinners, I suppose. It's where they're all thankful for everything they've got, which we all should be thankful for everything we've got, really, including the air that we breathe and all the nice things that come free in life, such as birdsong and the rustle of the wind in the trees and the tides and everything else that comes nice and free with life.
It's funny how we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, do we?
No, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, which is a shame, really.
Personally, I think we'll probably have a national holiday declared when this blooming virus is gone.
Yeah, perhaps so. Yeah, perhaps so. That's.
We should have a Thanksgiving. What if we survive this? We're doing a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we should.
Right, that's on there nicely.
Okay, so that's 54B. Then check that the parts are flush.
Yes, they are.
Okay, and 54C, secure the suspension arm with a BP04 screw and a BP11 screw.
Right, BPO4 screw goes in that hole there.
Okay.
And BP11 goes in that hole there.
Jolly good, yes. There's a bit more chat if you like, Mark.
Penny's Pit Store says, I'm very thankful that I have all of you in my life. Oh, thank you, Penny.
Oh, thank you, Penny.
Yes, thank you, Penny.
And then P40F20 says, yes, we lobotomized pumpkins. Yeah, right. Pumpkins last month, and now we stuff bread up a turkey's ass. LOL. And then David Bassett says, Penny Wickham hoping to have a test event next Wednesday evening versus Stoke City to allow 1,000 fans in. I'm attending a training evening on Tuesday evening. If okay, we'll then have 2,000 for other games.
Wow.
Are you on tier 2, Davey, aren't you?
Tier 3.
We're tier 3.
I watched on the news tonight, North Yorkshire, and that's all tier 2.
No, we're East Yorkshire.
Eh?
Yeah, and
Tier
we're
three,
West
yeah.
Yorkshire. We're in tier 3.
Right, both those screws gone in nicely.
Jolly good. And I just got to think where I was now. I did see before, didn't we? So step 54D, insert the suspension spring 54.5 into the case.
David Bassett says, P40F10, we do that to turkeys on the 25th of December.
Yes, we do.
And then Penny's Pitstop says, that's great, David, but Kent is on tier 3 lockdown, so I doubt I will be able to go.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem with tier 3. You're not allowed to go anywhere, are you? Really?
No.
Now, okay.
Okay.
D.
So step E is
D.
D.
Yeah, because I'm about to fit the spring.
Step D is insert the suspension spring 54.5 into the case.
Right, there we go. And
Okay. And then
now step E.
E is fit the suspension shaft 54.4 into the spring inside the case with the upper end placed on the indicated part of the suspension arm.
Yeah, so that large hole in there goes on to that pin there.
Right, yes, I see.
And plus you got to get it, push the spring down.
Yeah.
And try and locate it.
Yeah. I know exactly how you're doing that. Yeah.
Still a bit more chat. David Bassett says tier 2 for Wickham, but my brother in Slough is in tier 3.
Yeah.
P40F20 says, after being thankful for all that we have today, we rush out tomorrow to get more stuff.
Yeah.
And then Penny's Pitstop says, apparently in tier 3, I'm allowed to go to work and carry loads of people on my bus, but I'm not allowed to go down the pub to have a quiet drink in the corner on my own.
No.
In tier 3, you're allowed to go out if you're moving home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to go to a wedding, I wonder?
No. No, weddings in tier 3, that's what I see on the news.
How are they going to do it? Because if they're moving out of Wales or moving into Wales, haven't they got a different law of lockdown sort of thing?
No, I think they're all on the same as what we are now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, from the 2nd of December.
Right. Step E.
Step E. You've just done.
No, so I've done that one.
Yeah.
So I got the screw ready and I've forgotten.
You're all right. So step F, 54F, is secure the shaft to the suspension arm with a BD05 screw.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. David Bassett says, P40F20, we've imported Black Friday and Cyber Monday in the UK, but not Thanksgiving Day celebrations.
No.
And Fleetwood J says, most of the north of the UK is tier 3. Yes, weddings and funerals are allowed.
Yeah.
Our news has turned around and said no weddings in the Newcastle area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Fleetwood J also says Wales is their own rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. That's.
You've got your screw in, Adrian, so we're on to step G then.
Yep, hang on.
Okay.
I put my hand on the motor and I dislodged something.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can get that back in there in its hole.
Okay.
Right, yep. So I dislodged it. I thought I better put it back in before I forget about it.
Yeah, good on you, Adrian, because obviously if it's going to drop off or something, you need it to be in the right
Yes.
place, don't you? So, 54G. So, place the cover of the suspension arm, 54.6, into the recess covering the BP11 screw, 54.9. Oh, yeah.
Of course, you'll find a push fit, but if you ever find them dropping off, you can always.
Put a swinging the blue one.
Yes.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I always say, if it's push fit and it does drop out, right, okay. It does fall out straight away. Use a bit of glue.
Yeah.
But if it's in there nicely, but it does drop out later, then you can always add a bit of glue.
Yeah, you can.
Right. That one's in there nicely.
So step H then is keep the unused parts to one side. That'll be the brake and the brake drum.
Yep.
And that is this stage complete.
Yes. Same again. I'm going to pop those two in a bag with its little card.
And I haven't any more instructions on here. So I'm presuming that's as far as we go tonight.
Yes.
David Bassett says only places that are Tier 1 are Cornwall, Isle of Wight, and the Sicily Isles. Wow, Adrian, that looks really nice. How is it? Quite heavy?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Brilliant.
that is.
It's going to be a
Probably
massive
just over half a kilo, probably.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, just as a passing interest, there was one of these on eBay the other day, and except it was the 1/12 scale one from Sunstar, and it was absolutely immaculate. And I don't know if anybody saw it sold or not, but the 1/12 scale, I mean, yeah, I would have loved it to go with our buses, but there's no way I could afford it. Anyway, I did mention it to a couple of people that I know, and to try and persuade them if they wanted it. And I was thinking that it was maybe going to go for next to nothing, and anyway, it didn't. It made good. Let's say £130, something like that. It wasn't overly dear, but it was, a bit too much for me. So it was absolutely fabulous in 1/12 scale, exactly the same as this model you're making, Adrian.
Excellent. David Bassett says that looks really good, Adrian.
Yeah, I agree.
And Daniel Bill says
Yes.
looking really good, really coming together now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming on well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do the YouTube schedule then.
Okay.
So tomorrow night is Horlicks at 8 o'clock, and he is doing his Build Terminator issue 67 and as many as time allows him to do. So
Yeah.
he's really catching up on that one. And then Saturday is Horlicks again at 8 o'clock on his channel, and he's doing Route Master 106. I don't know if he's doing any more, but I think it's just a case of what he can do in the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't be there for that one that night because I've got family engagement.
Okay.
But as Geordie Dave has rescued the day. So Geordie Dave was there instead of me. I'm probably better, far looking better than me. Then on Sunday, we are back with Build with Adrian at 8 o'clock, and he's doing his Spitfire issues 37 and 38.
Yeah.
And then Monday, 8 o'clock on Chris Camplin's channel, we got him doing the Terminator. I think issues 37 and 38 as well.
Okay.
No, not 37, 38. 85 and 86, I think it is.
Okay.
Then on Tuesday, we have Build with Adrian again, and he's doing his Terminator issues 87 and 88, and that is at 7:30 on Adrian's channel.
That's if the part's arriving time, or is it might be a different part work at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this space. There will be something on Tuesday at 7:30.
Yes.
Okay, on Wednesday, which is Penny's Pit Stop Day, we have the Paint with Diamonds show at 2 o'clock with herself and Yorkshire Crafter. It's streamed on both their channels, so you can choose any channel to watch it on.
Yeah.
And that's 2 p.m. on Wednesday. And then Wednesday evening, it's Penny's Pit Stop again, doing the part work show, and she's doing Route Master 103. But I know she's got a lot to do because she's got all them panels to put back on that she hasn't been able to put on, and so I think that's only one issue that night.
Yeah.
And then again, that leads us back to Thursday. Nothing is booked in at the moment.
I might put a slot in.
Right.
If you
Okay.
not.
Well, the idea of Adrian building tonight was because we started doing a live build on a Thursday, we sort of wanted to keep it going.
Yes.
And Adrian's got quite a lot of part works on the go, so Adrian's able to step in where I'm not able to do. So it's just nice to give you a build on a Thursday, something nice and different.
Yeah.
And that's the YouTube schedule.
Jolly
It might
good.
be some more parts of this one, or it might be the F40. I don't know at the time.
Yeah.
Depends how I feel.
I'm probably not going to be back with my Route Master till probably the new year. So,
Okay.
it's just one of them things. I can't help it, really.
Yeah. That's fine.
But the model has to be right because, it's got to be right. It can't be rushed or anything.
No.
Yeah.
So
You're at the critical stage where the stage you want to undo, you can't continue without fixing that one properly because it's where the next part goes on to.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just catch up on chat. So P40F20 says, well, I missed the first half, but love what I did get to see. Nice job, Adrian.
Thank you.
Thank you, P40F20.
P40F20 says, well, I'm sorry. Great show tonight, guys. Thank you, P40.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've got Fleetwood J. Great build, Adrian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fleetwood.
And we've got Yorkshire Crafter. Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, and that's it.
Jolly
That's it.
good.
Right. Anything else at the moment, guys?
No, don't think so, is they?
Not that I can think of.
No. Great, Dave.
Nope.
Right. I think we've done everything, so I think we should probably say goodbyes.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I go backwards,
Mm-hmm.
so it was Dave Hobbies.
Yeah, it's me. Okay, well, thanks for joining us tonight, everyone, and give Adrian a nice good thumbs up on the way out, and join us again for another thrilling episode of whatever we're doing Partworks wise. So goodbye from me.
Thank you, Dave. Go with you, Dave.
Yes, thanks for having us on again, Adrian. Yeah, as Dave says, thumbs up to Adrian. And don't forget to subscribe to everybody on here. And it's good night from me.
And finally, my final guest is Mark Mobbs.
So it's a good night from me. Thank you, everybody who's watched and inputted in the chat. It's fantastic to hear from you all, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in America, and I hope you have a fabulous day. And it's a good night from me.
Yes, thank you all guys for having me tonight. I'll be difficult without my readers. Thank you for your help. And it's goodbye from